So look, check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and just give y'all somewhat of a breakdown of the fight because I posted the fight twice. They keep on blocking it. If it ain't CBS, it's another network. Like they're not trying to let the fight get out because it was such a close fight that they're gonna do a part two. And it wasn't that close. Let me tell you really what happened. Fury was doing exactly what we expected him to do, outbox, but it was almost shocking to see how much he wasn't able to. I don't care, even though he's 2 fights back, he has to completely, he has to outbox Tyson Fury like he can't. He can't outbox Tyson Fury. I mean, he can't outbox Deontay Wilder the way he needs to win the fight. Because he likes to play around. He's going to want to stunt. He's going to want to show, he got real strong nigga tendencies. And you can't do that with somebody that can always crack you if you can't knock them out. He can't knock Wilder out. He didn't come close to knocking Wilder out. He looks like he may get Wilder on points, but he do a lot of so he ain't gonna knock Wilder out. So Wilder did exactly what we expected him to do, eventually catch him. The problem was Wilder was just a little bit more tired when he finally fucking caught him than we expected, so Wilder couldn't finish the job. But still was a good, really, really, really good fight. Wilder still was able to show up, and I think he still won the fight. Anytime you get 2 knockdowns, in this round, you get knocked down in one round and then another round later you get another knockdown. He got knockdowns in rounds. And the thing about it was it wasn't like he was losing the other rounds by vastly majority. It was really, really low key who you choosing. So it was kind of that close. And for any fight to be that close, and then for him to get 2 knockdowns, not 1 but 2 knockdowns, I honestly don't see how he didn't win the fight. I can't even lie to you because I fuck with the Gypsy King, and I'm actually glad he did good like this and he went 12 rounds. But I still don't understand how how Wilder didn't win. Nobody, the day of calling everything racist, it may be racist, but even if it is, I still just get tired of saying that shit. So at the end of the day, it's just some bullshit because I clearly think Wilder won. If you knock a man down twice and you stay around and y'all have close rounds throughout the whole fight, most times the sway goes in your decision. And Fury, and it's the thing though. With me, after the fight, I really just don't like the fact of how Fury was almost just completely too upset and pissed off the fact that he lost, and while Wilder is mad humble, mad just appreciative and experiencing the moment and loving it and enjoying it, Fury's too busy. I could have beat him. I beat him. My nigga. That's that type of fuck shit that's gonna give you a knockout next time you fight him. That's the type of shit to where next time they fight, he gonna get knocked out. Cause you ain't being humble, bro. You see Wilder over here being humble as fuck, smiling, crying, going through the whole emotions of a nigga that just got through fighting. And he's for him, it's it was one of his fights in the legacy, to where, he's one of the great heavyweight champs and shit. And Fury, and he was trying to embrace the moment with Fury, and then Fury was embracing it, but he was too busy stuck up on his, I won the fight, shut the fuck up, you got knocked down twice, straight up. I don't even like to do it like that, but nigga, you got knocked down twice he knocked your ass down. And the second time, nigga thought he stone cold stunned your little bitch ass. The second time he knocked your dumb ass out. But you get up all cocky, you up, man, bro. Tighten up. Anyway, I think it was a good fight. I think the rematch is interesting just because we already know Tyson Fury, Joshua will beat him. If Joshua could beat him, I think Joshua could beat him. If Joshua had that little bit of extra energy, because that's all he's going to need. I don't really see the Gypsy King knocking out anybody. I won't even lie to you. I don't see him knocking out anybody. So I think Joshua could beat him if Joshua can give that extra bit of energy that Wilder couldn't give. Or he can give more strength. Not saying that he's stronger than Wilder, but he's small, he's shorter, he's more compact. He's more big. He's a big nigga. So he can sit down on his punches more, have more twerking and shit. So I think, that'd be the way he can beat him. And I think with Wilder and Joshua, Wilder will beat him because he's longer, he's more of a fighter. But I still think, yeah, I agree. I think who was it, Lennox Lewis or whoever said it, but I agree with him. Like I think Wilder. I think Wilder and Anthony Joshua both will still beat Tyson Fury. I don't think even if they do the redo the fight, Tyson Fury's gonna win. I still don't think he's gonna win. Like they're gonna do a rematch, but I don't think he's gonna win. I like him. I like him. I like him. But I don't think he's gonna win. I don't think he can beat I don't think he can beat Wilder or Anthony Joshua. And then when Wilder fights Joshua, Wilder's gonna beat Joshua because Joshua's technical, but he's strong and he fights strong at times, and that'll work in Wilder's favor. And Joshua beat Tyson Fury because, as we see, Tyson Fury gets stunned and he can get dropped. But he got up against Steve Cunningham and he got up against Deontay Wilder. But I don't think he'll get up against Anthony Joshua. Not saying that I think Anthony Joshua is stronger than Wilder. I just think that Joshua is more short, compact, bulky, built with like that interior and core strength that he catches ass. So anyway, guys, sorry. Just stay tuned. Hey, I'm like, if you like this review or whatever, just stay tuned to my page because I posted the video. So whenever they release it, it's gonna be released on my page. So just subscribe and stay. And then I'm gonna try to figure out another way. So if I figure out another way, I'm gonna get it going anyway. But you already know what the deal is, man. Thanks. All right. Thanks. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. It's rough talk, man. I look clean and I cut all this shit off, huh? Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my old videos, boy. I had all this shit. Yeah, cut it off, nigga. Look clean, boy. I told you I was pretty. Told you real talk was pretty. It gets ugly, but I'm pretty. And I got hands for anybody 175, nigga. Yeah, light heavyweight. Anybody 175. Yeah. Pressure. Yeah. Full court. Pressure. Glee. Yeah. Yeah, I'm part of the Glee team, bitch. Yeah. Hey, if y'all need some shit, go get your shit on Rent-A-Thought.